What is up, everybody? My name is Andre. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, first video going up on the new channel. Thank you so much for watching. And today I'm doing I'm starting off with a full playthrough of Griftlands. I'm gonna do Sal Ik-Derrik's The Bounty Hunter, an up-and-comer looking to make her mark on the world. I'm gonna do the story, not the story difficulty, but the actual story, because there's more involved in this. Yeah, we're not doing prestige. Alright, definitely not doing no prestige. Alright, let's get into it.
You've pictured your revenge so many times. But what if she gets you first? What if someone else does? You scratch those thoughts out like lines on the paper. You're here for Cascio. That's the only way this story ends.
Fish has a drink waiting for you. Even though it's been years, she remembered your favorite. You're not the only one who wants Cascio out of the picture. Play your cards right, and that revenge you want so bad, it'll deliver itself. Yes. Always useful. I got people in my pocket who owe me a favor. Vis, Cadwa, Clock. They're easy people to find. Tell them I sent you, and they can settle their tabs by giving you work. Get that done, and I'll get you a plate of popped Ushnu eyes on the house. Bless your warty hide, fish. I'll hold you to that. Alright. Back channel negotiations. Middleman. Battle and negotiation. Well, for this first one, we are going to do a battle and negotiation. Cadwa. The name Cadwa comes from an old folk story about outsmarting a cruel foreman, but as bureaucrat, this Cadwa definitely has the upper hand. Another day in the feud, Hey, do you want to make some money? I've got a great opportunity, but there's a hitch. I need a partner in the spree to pull it off. Pretty sure you're supposed to arrest the spree, not work with them. Exactly. I need some insulation from blowback if I'm going to make this work. So, how about you be my proxy? Go talk to Trock and convince him this is a good deal he shouldn't refuse. Accept. Ooh. There's one thing I know about this game. Defense is a must. Gaining combo on her, probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna take the defense. Your path is blocked by a ragged and breathless merchant. Hey, you wanna buy a rock? Real cheap. Just don't ask where it came from. Or if it's healthy. Or train. Jesus. But it's yours if you have the shills. I gotta ask. So, is it? I said don't ask about it. But, no. Just take it or leave. How much? Untrained pets help you in battle, but only have a minor effect in negotiations. So much of me wants it, but at the same time doesn't want to pay for it, so... Yep, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Something tells me the rock is more trouble than you bargained for. Why not just hand it over? Alright, and here we are with the combat. And again, I've played this so there's no tutorial, but it's pretty much simple to follow. You see cards like this that say apply 3 composure. They basically act like defense from your opponent's attacks. And then cards that actually have numerical values at the top of them, or strength. This helps to reduce your opponent's resolve, which is this number right here. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Like, don't lose your own resolve and try to take your opponent's resolve down as fast as you can. And then you're in your turn. Nice little deck builder, rogue-like, as it says on the store page. You seem trustworthy enough. You say that now. Ah, now these. Oh, I love these right here. These arguments. Either this one and there's another one where either you get 6 or you take half. Let's do this. This manipulate card. Attack. And now, all of our diplomacies attacks have been boosted because influence helps to increase the maximum damage of all diplomacy cards. One more. Now, this right here is one of the main reasons why you want to try to get these things completed as fast as possible. Because all of your cards, every time you use them, they gain experience, but once you hit this fatigue level, that no longer becomes a thing. Now we get to the upgrade section. After your cards have been maxed all the way out, as you can see by this yellow bar, you get the option to upgrade them into something new. You're giving 2 options. Some with higher benefits, like restoring 5 resolve and applying 5 composure, but having this right here, which is destroy, which means you just lose this card indefinitely. Or, instead of taking that, you take an option like this. Not as beneficial, but you get to keep the card after the battle. So, definitely going with that. Same with Fast Talk. There's the option to do more damage, but you can only use this card once and then it's gone. Or the option to draw a card, which is, depend on the situation. Good thing, bad thing. Now we get to pick another card to add to our deck. In this case, because I don't really try to stack influence too much, these 2 cards will do me no good. And with 0 cost, that's, I think, such a rarity. I don't have any cards in my deck that cost nothing. So instead of taking any of those, I'm gonna take the money instead. It must be giving you a lot of hassle. Is this really worth your time? To be honest, it's a menace. Honestly, you'd be doing me a favor. Kel kicks the covered cage to jostle the rock, then wrestles it into a lead. When she returns, both the keel and the rock are looking sour. Here you go. 1 mongrel. The rock looks at you quizzically and then pees. Kel shuffles uncomfortably as the puddle spreads toward her boots. Well, enjoy, I guess. What if this was a good idea? Only time will tell. Alright, continuing on with the story. Tark. You haven't heard much about Tark, but you're pretty sure you saw his name carved into a table at the Grog and Dog. Someone else's name was carved under it, and then gouged out. Even bandits get the blues. Debut. He'll like you. Now, here's the fun thing about this game, is that I can actually make this next situation easier. Because right now he's at 23, but if I share a drink with him, he'll like me, and that'll go down, which will make challenging him a lot easier. The only thing is, you get stuck with these two cards that have no use for you. Yeah. Let's try it. Let's do it this first time. This is just the first day of 5, which that'll be revealed later on. Oh, nope. Sitting right there in the corner. Day 1. Have I gotten this social boon yet? Yes, I have. So these are fun. These are fun. Depending on what they do, a lot of them could be very beneficial, especially in very clutch moments. But yeah, to add +1 bleed to all cards, because I'm definitely going to do, I think that's one of Sal's main gimmicks, is that she does bleed and wound damage, which makes running through fights so much easier for her. So yes, definitely want to get this. Now, present the offer. Look at that. From 23 resolve down to 3. Easy. I've been sent to recruit you for an enticing venture. It's secretive, but profitable. Don't be cute, Hunter. What's the job? Alright, I'll give it to you straight. Let's see, destroy a little random intent. I'm gonna go ahead and do this first. I've never seen that number get to 3 before. That's alright. Okay, now here's an interesting one. Because here, similar to the last time, except you have expend instead of destroy. So instead of you playing it once and never ever getting to play it for the rest of the game, you instead get to play it once and you just can't play it for the rest of the negotiation. But at the same time, you never know when you're going to need that defense. So instead of having a card that I can only play once per negotiation, I'm going to continue using this one. And this right here. I've played this game enough times that I can tell you with confidence, this is one of the best cards in this game, at least from Sal's playthrough perspective. And next negotiation, hopefully I draw that and I can show you what it's like. So you can see why the officer wants to keep it quiet. Sounds like Cadwa has more to lose than I do if this goes south. You tell Cadwa that I want to meet. Discreetly, of course. If she doesn't like that, well, too bad. She can find another stooge. She won't like it, but I'll pass it on. What brings you back? Tell Cadwa the deal is done. The good news is that Tark is very interested. He just wants a meeting to make it official. What? I hired you so I wouldn't have to meet him. But it is what it is, I guess. So let's go. Your job was to be my proxy, so I'll keep you proximate. I knew you'd say that. You want to get paid, don't you? Then let's go. You enter the meeting site. Cadwa looks around nervously, jumping at every shadow. So this is the place, huh? Where's Tark? Tark shows up alone. Alright, I'm here. So if you're on the level, let's talk. Well, the two discuss their common ground, and unconvincingly promise to never stab each other in the back. You wait for things to get interesting, but they remain oblivious to your boredom. Alright, you've convinced me. Let's get rich. As if summoned by the word, the bushes part, revealing a surly-looking bandit. Knew you were up to something, Tark. Never dreamed you'd be working for the Admiralty, though.